I'm pretty excited to test out this Chevy 350. It has Performer RPM heads and a nice size hydraulic flat tappet cam. I don't know the exact specs of the cam. Some quick measuring has it in the around the 500 lift range and 240 degrees of duration at 50 thousandths lift. So my thoughts are, if I give it a 5,000 RPM stall converter, my race carburetor with 84 jets squared, no power valves, and 37 degrees of total timing, this engine should put my car in at least the 750 eighth mile range. That's around a high 11s and a quarter mile, with an eighth mile per hour speeds in the 90s, in the low 90s. This is my buddy's engine. It came out of a car he bought. He says the engine falls on its face when he hits the throttle. It is fine in the upper RPM range. The car does have a stock transmission and converter that stalls around 1200 RPMs. It is a turbo 350. This is the engine I'll be comparing it to. It is a very basic Chevy 350 with Vortec heads. It has a Comp Cams 292H in it. This should be a fair comparison, as I think the heads flow around the same numbers and the cams are very similar. I weighed the two engines. The aluminum headed engine has 4 bolt mains versus 2 bolt mains for the Vortec headed engine. It's 403 pounds for the aluminum headed engine versus 429 pounds for the Vortec. Let's go test the Performer RPM headed 350 out. On a quick note, the car is 3,000 pounds with driver, power glide transmission, and 456 rear gear. The only difference with the car is that the Performer RPM headed 350 has a 5,000 stall converter behind it versus a 3,000 stall converter for the Vortec headed engine. We'll be looking at the mile an hour for this comparison. Alright, this short block has got flat top pistons, the 4 valve relief flat tops. It's got a 70cc combustion chamber. This compression is probably below 9.5 to 1. And how the cranking compression was, the seat duration of the camshaft probably is in the 300 range, bleeding off a lot of cylinder pressure. And the variation of the cylinders pressures indicate that there's some serious sealing problem with these piston rings or valves. So we're going to pull it out. Alright, I didn't like the compression numbers. I got it ripped out. Let's take a closer look at it. Alright, this 350 just turned into a 327. Has a 327 crank, pistons. That'll bring the compression down to 8.7 to 1. That could be part of the problem why this thing is so sluggish. Alright, so the block's got some repair work done on top here. Bearings are toast. We had 6 broken piston rings, and our crank is tore up. Let's take the number 1 piston ring, which is still good, and put it in the bore and see how tight it is. Alright, looks like we got plenty of space with the rings. Number 6 was still good too in it. Head down to the comment section and let me know what you think went wrong. My guess is it ran into detonation with nitrous oxide, took out the rings and the lower bearings. Thanks for watching.